Yeah, but like all the good ones are gone.
Can you guys see the stream?
No,
I just
like
started it.
actual camouflage.
Oh, there is a DC-15S
Can you see
Woodland
the stream,
Tiger.
guys?
I don't
I'm
like it.
pulling it up.
Let me
It's
get
on
on Restream.
Restream.
It's on where?
It's on Restream or something.
I'm seeing your black screen right now. I was seeing a YouTube tab.
Hang on, I need the window capture. Should be capturing a window.
Where do you see it? Where's the stream?
Sources, and it should be capturing a game capture, and it's going to be capturing a specific
Yeah,
window.
right now I'm just seeing a black screen.
I'm capturing Microsoft Paint. How do I set it to record something specific?
Let me open up OBS right now.
Do I have to go to sources?
I mean, you had it for a second. I saw your YouTube.
Well, that was my YouTube. It was capturing my YouTube.
Where's the stream?
Do you want window capture?
Yeah. I want to capture my Microsoft. Should I do window capture? Oh, there we go. I think I got it. Do you see it?
Well, yeah, so you want to go under window capture, and then you select the desired window you want to capture.
Do you see it? Siberian, do you see it?
Yes, I do.
You see I'm beginning to make a tree. Do you see that?
Do I see what?
What do you see right now?
I see brown. It looks like the trunk of a tree.
Okay, I'm just
Sort
messing.
of.
Okay, so I guess we're good, Vaughn.
Okay.
Where's it at? It's the one with underscore.
Yep. It's a lovely tree.
So
Don't show the stream key on stream. What the fuck?
Nope.
It's a lovely tree.
So what are we doing?
Okay. So we're gonna start with only Cole and Gatman. I'm not
Alright.
Stefano. Hello. Who is that? Do we know that person or is that?
No, that's me.
Hello. Oh, okay. All right, so let us start. So let me advert the stream here on TeamSpeak. I'm a pleb.
Oh, yeah. Let's start the stream, boy. I'm assuming you guys can
Who's this
hear
Tog fellow?
Jog Arena.
All right, so let me advert it in TeamSpeak one more time.
Great, you dropped lady.
Rip. Tug. That's a very lovely brush that you used there, Jog.
Thank you. Just tell me when or what you want me to make first. I'm gonna draw some
Right.
Arabic
Well,
scripts.
I'm not gonna have us wait any longer. Let's begin, shall we?
All right.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to D&D Night. I'm your host, Siberian. And why don't everyone else that's here introduce themselves? That's participating in D&D tonight.
I am Gatman.
What up? My name's Jog. I'll be your drawer tonight.
Hey, I'm cool.
Cool.
Mancog.
So-
I'll be joining you guys later tonight.
If it's still going on when you get back.
Hopefully.
Apparently, there's an Arma thing that people are gonna have to be going to. So
That's later.
Alas, we
Yeah,
shall
10.
continue.
we shall see. If Incog can join us later, fantastic. If he can't, well, he'll join us next week, and I'll find a way to tie him in. So, Cole, Gatman.
Yes.
Incog, are you going to join us for this beginning bit or no? This is literally
Yeah.
just character introduction, or are we gonna let you do that till later?
Later, I guess.
Okay, alright.
Start doing scenes first.
So, Cole, Gatman, please
Yes.
introduce your characters to the lovely viewers of the Twitch stream.
So, my character, I decided to go with super like real, like one of a kind, pretty unique. He's a wood elf ranger. His name is Roland. Roland Nilo. Nilo's a family name. It means I think night breeze. And you know that family or that name's been carried down for like generation after generation. It goes back pretty far. But my dude is 5'10", 140 pounds, and like 300 years old. So he's not too big of a guy. But he's a good size for what he is. You know, he can be really stealthy, like when he hunts. And he actually learned to hunt from his father. And now the thing with his dad is, his dad was like one of the elite hunters of the tribe. You know, like the matriarchs really looked down upon him well, and like they liked him a lot, and they choose him for like select hunts and stuff. And he was one of the few in the tribe who could actually carry out solo hunts really well. Typically, like we like to hunt together and stuff like that. But Roland's dad was able to solo hunt, and after one of these hunts, like he brought back a ton of meat. Like could have fed us for weeks. But all of that food attracted the attention of a pack of dire wolves, right? So that night,
Yeesh.
yeah, that night as he was like hauling all the food back to the village, these dire wolves just jump on him, and he's within sight of the village. So we see him and he's getting attacked. So we go and try and help him. But by the time we get there, these like really hungry for blood dire wolves, they really he was basically just unrecognizable. They kind of just took him along with the rest of the food back into the forest, and it was just a mess. So I was only um, maybe I think that was in the winter of my 123rd year, and so I wasn't like super young, but it's definitely been a while since that happened, and after that, we try and keep balance and stuff in the forest. We're really respectful of nature, but like I saw my dad like mauled in front of me and then hauled off into the woods, and I assume he was just eaten, but
Spooky.
I did see like he didn't go down like without a fight. I remember this one wolf, the one that actually like got him by the throat. Um, he was able to like lodge an arrow in its eye, and left that one wolf without an eye. So ever since I saw that, um, for years I had made it my mission to get revenge. And after um, 3 or so years, a one-eyed dire wolf, was actually spotted, like with its whole pack. So, I kind of monitored him for a little bit. Took my time, set traps, and I killed the whole pack, all of them. I just set up a bunch of
Shit.
traps. Yeah, like I had a ton of traps. I, it took forever to execute, but like it wasn't just like in one big fight either. I'd pick them off, but I saved
Women,
the one,
children, the whole shebang. Like you're
or
just,
the dire wolves. They killed my father, and
jeez.
then when the one without the eye was last, I actually did fight him head on, and I carry one of his teeth on my neck, to remind me both of what nature can take, but what it can prove to you.
Hmm. So tell us a bit about what your character is like wears usually, and
Okay, yeah. So I
the
typically just
complexion of
wear,
the skin, hair color, stuff
yeah.
like that.
He's real like copper tone skin, or not tone, but like copper colored skin. I've got leather armor. It's kind of darker leather. It's not kind of light leather. Um, so I wear that. I carry my explorer's pack and with me at all times. I keep my longbow on me. Um, if it ever comes to close combat, I have mastered these hand axes that I carry with me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've got like shoulder length dark hair. I don't really like it to get too long because it kind of gets in the way when I'm trying to hunt. But yeah, I mean, ever since I took out that, those dire wolves, I was kind of like outcast by my tribe because they're more balanced. Like they just saw my dad's death as, what happens in nature. When like he kind of got a little greedy with the amount of food he was taking, um, but they saw it as balance.
It's
So
appropriate to.
by me like taking revenge, I was off balance, and I've just kind of been hunting on my own for about a century and a half since then. So
Okay, then.
I'm 300 years by now. 300 years old by now.
Wow. Okay. So, Cole, I think you're up next then.
Okay. So, pretty much, mine's not as unique as Gatman's, but mine is in Akrahara. That's how you pronounce that, right? He's also a druid. His name is Zed
I believe it's pronounced Arakakra.
Arakanta.
Fucking Jeopardy.
And he's 3 years old, 5 foot and 90
I'm back.
pounds.
Way to interrupt.
And pretty much. And so yeah, just let me get on with the backstory. So at the age of 3, he went to a small, isolated town out in the middle of the woods to observe and further the druidcraft that he was studying. And in this town, they were at the foot of a mountain. And on this mountain was a
User
nest
joined your
of
channel.
giant eagles. And the townsfolk honored the eagles as gods. And so, as only being 3 years old, he picked up that he should honor
Doc.
eagles as gods. And as him being like part bird himself, the townsfolk kind of worship him as a demigod, knowing he couldn't do wrong and he like help with harvests and stuff. And it kind of got to him, like, so he thinks he's better than people just because he's part bird, and like they honored him, so he's so used to that. But anyway, one day, the villagers did something to upset the giant eagles, and they will start attacking the villagers. And Z took this as a sign to destroy the village, burn it, and kill all the villagers. So he did just that. And after the village was wiped out, the birds were angry at him. And so he fled with his life. And from that point on, he honored to only do good. So one day he may further himself to the level of the gods, which were the eagles, which he viewed from like the first time he was at that village as something godly. You know?
Okay,
So he continues
tell
on.
us. Give us like. Oh, sorry. Did I interrupt you?
Nah, you're good.
Okay. Give us like a more detailed description of what you look like physically.
Okay. He's about 5 foot 90 pounds. He has a parrot-like head. He's a mix of orange and red feathers. His equipment right now is a wooden shield and a scimitar and leather armors, and the backpack he uses is an explorer's pack.
Okay. All right then.
What?
Everybody who's listening, Doc here is also going to be joining us. Just he wasn't here earlier. Say hi, Doc.
Hey, wake up.
All right. So, Doc, why don't you tell us about your character bit?
All right. Hello, everyone. Well, my character his name is Black A Negroni. Spelled B-L-A-E. There's an umlaut on the A. And Negroni. E-E-G-R-O-N-I. I am a wood elf who trained as a monk because his parents got brutally murdered in a horrific fire at the bakery. I would like to mention that my parents were both bakers as well.
Okay. So, what is it that you look like physically and wear and?
Well, I have no hair. I have not as pale, but lighter than normal skin.
What
My
color
eyes are
as
a-
a wood elf would be? What color is this wood elf? Because there are different tones that you can take as a wood elf.
I'm a light tone. Pale.
Like a birch kind of color.
Kinda. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
So, tell us a bit about that bakery. Do you know exactly how the fire started? Do you know?
All I know was that I was collecting wheat for my parents, And next thing I knew, there was an explosion in the bakery. People were screaming. My parents were in there, and before I could get close, the guardsman of the town pulled me away. I was in an orphanage.
So how did that? What exactly from that experience made you turn into a monk for forever ongoing with peace and serenity?
Well, from a young age, it taught me that life is very short and that all living things are beautiful. And it is my job to preserve it as best as possible.
All right, very noble. Okay. So, now that we have intros all set up and everyone in who's watching kind of knows your character a bit,
Currently trying to
let's
draw.
dive right in, shall we? You've got time, Jug.
Yeah, I'm
Just
just
keep
drawing
talking.
one of the
Okay.
characters from the beginning.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, we're just doing the intro for now, which you don't need to draw out.
I know, I'm just having fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So,
and my religion also prohibits me to procreate with the opposite sex, so I am ambiguously gay.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Ambiguously, not full out.
There you go,
Okay.
Gatman.
Try and touch me, I fucking swear.
okay. All right. So, with that lovely end to Doc's intro, let's dive right in. So, get your dice ready, if they aren't already.
Give me a sec. Let me just get a charger for my phone.
Yeah. Tell me when everybody's ready here, and I'll begin the intro.
I'm ready.
Yeah, same.
Yo, Chuck, you know the Winter Soldier?
Also, as my during my time study as a monk, I picked up the wonderful art of the metal spoons.
Oh, lovely.
So if you ever need music during your travels, I do a mean spoon.
Musical spoons. That's
That's
some
interesting.
instrument. Very utilitarian.
The funny thing is they can't hear me. At least not TeamSpeak. Siberian?
Yes.
Is this where the scenes begin?
Does everyone have their dice ready?
Yeah.
Dice ready.
Okay, then this is where the scene begins. If you want to just draw the town, Jug, you can. You don't have to draw the specific scenario that they're in.
Okay. Just give me a description of town. So.
Yeah. So, in a town which is in a grassy area, more of an opening, right next to a large forest. It's a decently sized town. Not all that far from the capital at all. You guys are all in this town for separate reasons, of course. The town's buildings are made of stone, trim and outlined with more of a wood kind of side. It's sunset at the moment. And like I said, the town is in an open field, so if you were to be on the edge by the low walls that surround the town, you could see for miles, right? There you all stand, in a tavern. And, it's in the civic district in the town, surrounded by narrow alleys and royal offices. The street outside is lined with carved stone columns. The inn itself is a two-story timber and brick building with a black tile roof. Accommodations consist of several large rooms with beds and feather mattresses, so they're pretty top of the line. Magical portal in the cellar is what you hear whispers of around in the among the patrons of this inn. The innkeeper, which is behind the bar entertaining her guests, is a stout female halfling. Everyone knows her by the name of Lavi. They have a beautiful menu, and there are a few other rumors around in the tavern if all of you wish to try and listen in. So all of you are kind of just in your own little area, either at the bar, listening to the music that's playing, the very good old folk music. So where do you guys tend to place yourselves in an inn, a tavern like this?
So you said it's sunset?
Yes.
I'm at the bar. With a drink.
Oh, okay. Of course, Mister. You're right. I don't know if we specify. Should we specify 2017, please? Anyway, jokes aside. All right, so you're at the bar. What about everyone else? Where would you guys like to set yourselves?
I would be alone on a separate table with books, a glass of water, and I will
Okay.
be studying my surroundings.
Not wine at all, or just water?
No, wine shrouds my judgment. I don't like to drink wine. It makes me lose control.
Okay.
I study the rather attractive specimen around.
Of course. And how about the other gentlemen? Where would you like to place yourself at the bar?
I would like to think I would be at a table reading a book.
Would you be reading a book or listening to the music? That's the question.
Reading
Yeah.
reading a book. Into that odd stuff. No, have to keep yourself at a high standard.
Wait.
Of course, of course. So, I'm gonna make you all roll a perception check for me, so that'll be a d20 all around the table.
Alright.
Perception, I believe, is wisdom, so if you're not proficient in the perception skill, add your wisdom modifier.
I have 16 plus 2 with my wisdom would be 18. So I am the monk. I have 18 wisdom.
Okay.
I have 18 perception.
Cool.
I got 10. Total.
Okay.
So I got 2 on my die, so I would add my +3.
If that's what your wisdom is, yes. Or if you're proficient in the perception skill, you would add that.
So shit.
Although I think it's safe to say at level 1 you failed.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Monk, Doc,
Please call me Blackie.
Balake, okay. Balake, you notice outside the window that there are a couple guards looking into the inn and looking at all the patrons. And they don't look like they're there on friendly means either. That's the impression you get from their face as you look up from your book for a second. And Gatman, you notice this thing, um, but you don't tend to care about that. So you're just pretty much at the bar, and what you do notice at the bar is that someone was talking about a pack of flesh-eating ghouls that prowls through the marsh of corruption just
All
nearby.
right. Okay.
So if you'd like to join the conversation, I'll give you the chance to right now. But if you
Is
plan on just checking the menu and see what's on there.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and join that conversation.
Okay, so you see another elf, a high elf, and
Oh boy.
talking to one of their other high elf colleagues, and you hear them go, "Did you hear about the pack of flesh-eating ghouls prowling through the marsh of corruption? I heard two stupid dwarfs walked through there and got their faces ripped off and eaten. Oh,
Yeah.
stupid dwarves."
Yeah, those drawers aren't the smartest. Do you know much more about the pack, or like why the ghouls are there? I don't seem to recall them being there, or ever hearing of those before.
Well, if my studies do serve me well, this is the marsh of corruption, and the corruption there tends to attract dark beings like flesh-eating ghouls and
Oh my god.
other terrible beings. But that is all I can come to think of why they'd be there. Even though ghouls tend to not even be around, they tend to be in caves. But I mean, if the marsh is dark enough, am I right?
And the dwarves stupid enough.
What? He had some noble quest that he wanted to go on. Something about a hammer or lady. I can't quite remember. Their accent is too their accent is too unrecognizable to discern what they're talking about.
Yeah, their vocabulary is almost as short as they themselves.
I know. It's almost like they're drunk all the time. You can barely understand their dialect. It's mad, completely mad.
So
What's your name? What's your name?
my name. My name is
You're a fucking faggot. Sorry, continue.
Jordan, you can either sit quiet and not judge, or you can leave. Either one.
Rip. My name is
Ooh.
Roland. Roland Nilo.
Roland Nivo.
Nilo, yeah.
And you don't look like a high elf.
User
a
left
wood
your
elf,
channel.
Yeah.
What clan exactly? Because I know you and your clans love to band together, and from the looks of it, your clan mates they don't seem to be around.
Well, yeah, that's because of me. But you don't need to know that. You just need to know
Ah.
that if you keep talking down to me, I'll let you keep talking down to the mud outside.
Oh, no need. Roll me an intimidation check.
All right.
Is it possible that I overhear the conversation?
There's a lot of chatter going on in the bar. If you want to listen in specifically to this guy, what's your reason?
Just intriguing.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
Two spine specimen talking to each
Yeah,
other.
right. Roll me a perception check, and what's your intimidation check there?
I rolled a 13.
That'd be adding your charisma as well if you're not
Okay.
proficient in intimidation.
So 14.
Okay. Let me see how well he fares with that kind of a
See.
threat.
Yep. A 5'10",
You rolled a
140
what?
kid. 14.
You could see him back up a little bit and go, "Oh, please, I did not mean to do that, but there's no need for such threats. Seriously. And would you like to do that with a guard just outside?"
Ah, hell
I,
with the cards. But what were you on about that that dwarf or whatever his quest? What was that about?
Well, he
I
was
rolled,
after some hammer, and well, he was unsuccessful and died. What'd you roll, Doc?
I rolled a 9.
Yeah, you're just too far from the bar. You can't quite listen in. It's too loud. Music, people, it's just not worth it. You'd have to get closer. But and pretty much what he's saying is this dwarf was looking for a hammer, and he had to go through this marsh of corruption, and he never found it because he died.
All right. So okay, so back in character. So what what would make a hammer worth it all?
Well, he was talking about that it had some sort of magic power, some divinity to it, and it was an ancient dwarven artifact. Well, I don't know. It's dwarven lore. Who cares? Fact is, he was so stupid to go in that marsh.
Well, I guess some people think that shit's worth it. All right.
Well,
And
it
at
appears
this point,
so.
I would leave the conversation at that point.
Okay, all right. So Cole, what exactly are so you're just in your book, naive and bliss. Would you like to take a look at the menu, order something?
Yeah, sure.
All right, there's a few things that are actually really good here. There's salted sausage with walnut bread with a tankard of bitter, braised dragon and buckwheat bread with a glass of wine, although that's one of the most costly things here. Steamed pheasant with mace and artichoke with a glass of cider. Steamed catfish with nutmeg and pear pie with a glass of port. Poached shellfish with mace and raspberry tart, glass of mead. And your final option is poached crayfish and cranberry tart with a glass of cider.
I think I'll take the catfish.
Okay.
Exactly what I would have chosen.
So you walk up to the bar and you're like, and what do you say to the lovely innkeeper?
Be like, excuse me, ma'am. I would like one catfish, please.
Coming right up for you, sir. As she puts number 4 on a piece of paper and sends it to the back of the kitchen. She goes, "It'll be about 15 minutes."
Okay, I understand.
Why are you talking so slow, lad? What's your problem?
Well, if I speak faster, people like you can't understand me.
Oh, is that so? Why, okay then. I guess I'll allow it. It's so strange. Anyway, she goes back to entertaining her guests, serving drinks, and she actually serves you your glass of port, and she goes, "That'll be for the whole meal. It'll be 2 silver pieces."
Okay.
So to
Yeah.
convert whatever gold you have into silver, 10 silver is worth 1 gold. So if you give her 1 gold, she'll give you 8 silver back.
Okay.
So in about 50 minutes, you get your catfish, and your nutmeg, and pear pie, and you're just having a blast. Like, that sounds actually really delicious, and you're just enjoying it. Now, Mr. Birdman, this is not an RP right now. What kind of a bird did you say you were?
Parrot.
A parrot. Okay, all right. That's interesting. An interesting image. And you're wearing what, leather armor?
Yeah.
So a
A
big,
person eating
giant-ass parrot
catfish.
wearing leather armor, going up to the bar, going, "Hi, yes, I would like some catfish, please." Okay, yeah, that's some image. Okay. So yeah, you get it and everything, and Doc, you notice that the guard that was there has since walked away,
Okay.
and yeah, just letting you know. So, and all of a sudden, this big burly guy, uh, when he stands, he has to hunch over because he's so tall. He's wearing what seems to be some sort of like hide armor, like studded leather, something like that. And you can see a big sword. It looks like it's made out of stone, and that's at his hip. He yells at a guy as he picks him up from his collar and throws him out of the inn. And after that, the whole place is quiet. Even the music players, they've stopped playing their music as this guy is yelling at this dwarf that he just threw out the inn, and he's yelling stuff like, "You cheated! I can't believe you cheated, you dirty dwarf!"
Oi! Can't you see I'm reading here?
Can't you see I'm trying to win a game and get some money? Go back to your book if you want.
I stand up. I walk over. That's a mighty fine sword you have there.
It's mine, you
You
can't
got
have
any?
it.
You got anything else packing?
Other than my fists?
Here, sit down. Let me buy you a drink.
He sits down, interested in your offer.
Now tell me, what did that man cheat out of you?
Gold. Gold pieces. 20 of them.
20 gold pieces. Oh,
Do you know how many mammoths I had to kill for that? And do you know how rare mammoths are nowadays?
oh, with these big strong arms? Oh, you probably did that with no problem.
They're hard to find regardless.
Hmm, not the only thing hard right now.
Jesus.
Here, bartender,
Here we go.
give me 2 of your strongest drink.
Here we go.
And give me water.
Alright, I'll go ahead and... So, did you say this was a human, big burly dude?
I never gave a race.
Okay, I was just wondering.
So I ordered the 2 drinks. How much did that
Yep,
cost me?
and they come out with like 2 pints of rum.
This is your
And they give
strongest?
you your water. You
All
sorry,
right,
Doc?
buddy.
What'd you say?
Here's to a new friendship. Drink.
Alright. He cheers with you and downs his thing of rum. But he it was stronger than he thought, and he ends up hiccuping a little bit and burping from the warmth and all that.
Oh,
He's
is
like,
that the... Are you giving up? Here, have another.
"Well, you're not gonna have any."
No, water for me.
Oh,
I'm a
alright.
little guy. You can have mine.
Lavi comes over and says, "That will be 4 silver."
You hear that, buddy? 4 silver. Split it. 2 and 2.
Yeah, alright. And he splits it with you.
All right.
And he
Yeah.
he downs the next one. He was prepared for it this time, so you know that one went down a bit smooth, and he just downs it.
Now, how drunk is he right now?
Give me a perception check. Or insight check, even. That's a lovely drunken
Insight
joke.
is wisdom. Is that wisdom
Yeah.
or intel? Wisdom, right?
It's wisdom.
So I got 10. I
Uh,
got 10.
he's no lightweight. So he doesn't look like he's affected, right? He's got a buzz going, but he doesn't look all that drunk.
Here, I put 1 gold down. Give my friend here
Okay.
all the drinks he needs with that 1 gold.
That'll buy him 5 pints of the rum.
Give it all to him.
Oh my god. Okay, so he's got 5 pints around him at a table. He's like, "Why are you giving me drinks? And paying for it?"
Because I feel bad. I was once cheated. It did not feel good. And a man of your stature cannot jeopardize his honor, pride, over a silly piece of gold. Over silly gold. So, here's to pride.
To pride. And he cheers you again and he downs the other one. It's just getting smoother and smoother for him. But you do get him pretty drunk after the 5th.
Oh no, I don't drink it. I don't drink alcohol.
No, I'm not saying you're drunk. I'm saying he is.
Oh.
Like
Oh.
after the 4th that he's had, he's like drunk. But then he has like the rest, and he's like, he's laughing, and everything seems to be settled now that you've done that, and music's playing again, and people are chatting again.
Now, this town, does it have any enemies? Any factions? Any bandits?
Well, being as you're a monk, you're just a traveler, so you don't know all that much, and you haven't really looked into it too much either.
Okay.
So I've been hunting in this area for a while. Would I know much about it?
Depends
Like-
how long you've been hunting for.
How about this? Could
In
I do a
this area.
perception check to see if I recognize anyone else in the bar?
I'm just gonna tell you right now, you don't.
Damn it! All right.
Okay, so I call the bartender over, the innkeeper.
Okay.
Hey, lass,
She,
over here.
it's Lavi, and she walks over.
Lavi, aye. Now, are there any bandits nearby? Anyone dangerous?
Oh, I don't know. Nobody really comes around here. Only people that are hunters or people that just pass by for a night, for the night. I can't recall of any bandits coming to my inn. Really?
Now, if I really wanted to piss these people off inside the tavern, what would I have to do?
I don't know. What do you think you'd have to do?
Maybe steal someone's animal, kill someone's. Maybe sleep with one of the local farmer's daughters, one of the well-known ones.
I mean, whatever you think. The world's your oyster.
No, I gotta know. I don't know. I'm a new guy, right? So
Well, why would you want to piss people off?
you'll see.
Oh boy.
Is there a
So
specific
anything?
reason? Why would you want to piss people off?
To take out the big guy.
So what? Take off the...
Take out the big guy. Yeah,
You already got him drunk.
I know. So
So,
now
I mean, like,
he
now's the
can't
chance to
fight
do
steady. He can't fight steady.
Why do you want to fight him?
I don't want to fight him. I want the tavern to fight him.
What?
Oh no.
All right. I'll start some shit. All right. So my character, he saw the big guy throw out the cheater or the alleged cheater, and so I just kind of buy another. I buy a glass of something. What do they have anything that's served in glasses, or like a glass cup or
Yes.
something? All right. So I buy
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
those.
yeah. They do glass of cider, wine, stuff like that. Cider and wine mostly. Mead.
All right. So so I go and then I
Whiskey.
get up. Yeah. So I pay for the drink. How much was it?
What are you getting?
I'll get a whiskey.
That'll be 4 silver.
All right. So pay for the drink and I get up. I take my drink and I start walking over towards the big guy. And
Okay.
I walk up to him and I put the drink down in front of him. And then I put down a gold piece too. I say, "Look like you've had plenty of fun. Bet you that gold piece you can't down this drink."
Well, I can down it.
All
What
right.
are you
Let's
saying?
see it. Do it.
Do it.
And he
Palpatine,
lifts
what do
it
you do
up.
if they help
It's
me?
the whiskey.
Do it.
Yeah.
And he downs it. He goes to down it in one.
So he downs it.
And he puts the glass on the table and he goes, there.
And I say, well done. But then I then need to smash the glass on the table and shove it into his hand. Then I say, next time you try and start a fight, do it with someone who can fight. And I just kind of start walking away.
Okay. I hope you
Like,
know, you pretty much just started a fight with this guy.
Well, I mean, my character is hoping that he's too drunk to get up. But
Okay.
and so now I'm just walking back to the bar to put the
roll
glass.
initiative. Roll initiative.
Oh, what die are those?
It'd be your dex modifier.
That means what do you roll?
So, Jug, if you can make those windows, like, broken at this point, and
Sounds good.
if you please.
What die do I roll for
A
initiative?
d20. A check is always a d20. Initiative as well.
Alright, so my total
one?
is 16.
Which one do you use? Do I use strength?
No, dexterity.
This is initiative, so it'd be your dex modifier that you add.
I got 8.
I got 19.
I got 16.
Okay. So it's Doc. Yeah, man, you got the 16, right?
Yep.
Okay, then it's Cole. Then it's yeah.
Quick question, Siberian. Is there screaming heard within the bar as this incident takes place?
Oh yeah, there's screaming as people start seeing the blood on his hand from the glass.
Yeah, and so like what I did to give you like a little more detail of what I was imagining was I only smashed like the top half of the glass off, so I still have like the bottom of the broken glass with like the shards of it kind of where the lip of the cup would be. So that went into his hand, like right in the middle.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, so dealing 1 damage. Is there anything else you'd want to do now that you're at the top of the board? Or no, it's Doc's turn now that he's at the top of the board here.
Mhm.
You see other little gangs of adventurers pull their weapons out in self-defense and move towards the exit.
The stock, right?
Give me a sec.
Okay.
Sorry, so yeah. What was it? So there was a fight going on? Next to me?
Yeah, I just shoved a half-broken glass into this dude's hand.
Nice. I try to pickpocket him.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
Which one do I use for that?
If you're not proficient in that skill, you're going to give me a dex check.
Dex? Okay, so I got 12.
You notice he doesn't really have pockets. He just has a belt.
I take his belt.
I mean, dude's drunk.
with a pouch of gold on it.
Nice. Even better.
Okay. So you just take his whole belt?
I just take it, yeah. If his pants fall down,
He notices
double
that
positive
you're
for me.
tugging at his belt. He notices you're tugging at his belt. And he pretty much... Okay, well, I can't do anything.
Time to let out your other sword, big boy.
Oh no. He's not letting you drop his drawers. Roll a strike check, see if you beat him.
Strike check?
Yeah.
I got a 1.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so pretty much as you try to do that, he grabs your wrist and pretty much launches you across the way.
Alright.
Or at the music players, and you pretty much fall into them. Yeah, so that's Doc's turn. Gatman, I believe it's yours now.
Alright, so I hear some stuff going on behind me, so I turn around and see him get flung across the room. So at this point, I get my hand axes out, and I kind of like hold him up to him and try to like intimidate him down, like to not start an all-out fight. So
Hold on. So you're drawing weapons and you're gonna kill this guy?
okay. I'm drawing my weapons. I'm not planning on killing him. I'm just trying to
Okay.
threaten him to leave.
Okay. So you're drawing your weapon in self-defense, so that when you leave, if he tries to attack, you can defend yourself.
Well, more of I'm drawing my weapons to get him to leave, because I mean I still want to drink now. Come on.
Okay, so you draw your weapons, and what do?
I threaten him. I say, "You better get your ass out, or you can try and handle me like him and see what happens."
Intimidation
this point,
check.
Yeah. What modifier goes with that?
Charisma.
13.
He goes, all right, what fucking hell? And he booked it out of there.
All right.
Clutching at his hand.
Awesome. So I put my weapons back.
As soon as he
and
runs
get to the
out,
bar.
though, guards storm in. Cole, it's your turn.
What do I need to roll to continue eating my fish?
You could just say you keep eating this.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep eating.
Okay. Well, I'm afraid the guards are gonna have something to say about that, as they pretty much grab all of you, and try and pull you out. Are any of you gonna resist the guards or no?
I'll fight him, but not like fight him like start a battle fight. Like I'm just struggling to get another drink in before I get hauled off.
Oh, okay. What would that be? Just give me a straight up D20 roll. See if you can just pound one.
13.
Okay, so you do manage to grab one. Now see how well you can handle it, because it's rather a strong. I rolled. It's rather a strong drink you grabbed. So.
All right.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Is that a D20 as well?
Yes.
Oh boy. Any modifier?
Constitution.
All right. 7.
Yeah, you're drunk off your ass.
All right.
Lightweight.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so yeah, and they all drag you out, and everyone has left the bar, and the barkeep is just like, well, fuck, right? So all that happens, and you guys are dragged out into the middle of the street on your knees in like medieval cuffs. It's not like the thing that you put your head in. It's actually used with magic, this one, and it's keeping your hands bound behind your back. And they're like, well, what do we have here? Couple of misfits, huh?
Yeah, coming.
Regardless, you made him bleed and you attacked him.
That dwarf that was thrown out the window might disagree.
You see the dwarf is nowhere to be seen.
All right. At this point, my dude just passes out. He can handle this.
Cole, Doc?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try to talk my way out of it.
How would you do? All right, let's role play it then.
Okay. So I'll just be like, well, you see, I have nothing
User
to
disconnected
do
from your
with
channel.
this. I am just trying to eat my fish. Now, if I can go and get it, that'd be
I
great.
recognize your face. You're wanted. You and the other two. All of you are wanted. You're gonna have to stand in trial for that. I bring you to prison.
Well,
Him
obviously,
and
you're
his
not.
mates pick you guys up, put you in shackles, and lead you to the jail.
So I'm just getting like drug
Is there
off
something?
at this point, right?
Pretty much.
All right.
Cole, is there something you would like to say while you're walking?
Yeah, I think I'll just be like, well, I see you guys aren't too bright, so I would like my 2 silver back. I want my fish.
We don't give money to criminals.
Wait, am I in this too?
Yeah, you're being dragged in shackles over to the jail. You can do anything, Doc?
It's home sweet home.
Okay. So they pretty much throw you in your little cages. Cole's cage has a bit of a rounder top, though, looking more like a bird cage than anything, just larger. And you see other people that are in their little separate cages because this jailhouse is pretty run down and poor. So it's pretty much a basement that's got like hay on the ground. It's dark, damp. There's one window where the moonlight's peering through. And there's jails on either side, and you guys are sitting there in your little cages. Cole's in his bird cage. And you hear one of the inmates there, I guess you could call it. He pretty much, this inmate, you can't quite see him in the dark. And he looks over at you guys with gold eyes that kind of glow in the dark a bit.
Wait.
And he goes, "Wait, what?"
Sorry. How far away is he?
He's like across the way from you guys.
So I mean, like,
Are we all in one cell?
I mean, well,
No.
I mean,
You're all in
Like-
separate cages.
We wood elves have dark vision, so I was just wondering, like, could I see him? Like,
Oh well, if you have dark vision,
yeah,
you can. Yeah.
because if he's within 60 feet of me, I can see him just fine.
Oh yeah, you can see him.
Okay.
So can I. Nice.
He looks like a dark elf with glowing eyes. You don't know why his eyes are glowing.
Alright.
And he pretty much looks at you guys and goes, "So what are you all in for?"
Well,
That's the guy that got us here.
he had it coming. All I see that I did was keep
I'll be
the
coming soon.
balance. That's all I did.
Huh. Okay. Doesn't seem worth it if you ask me. And he turns a bit,
It's not.
chewing a piece of straw.
I think
Now I'm here. My books are there. Oh, it's all a mess.
we can assume like they've taken all our weapons and everything, right?
What'd you say? Sure.
What all did they like take from us? Like, 'cause, I mean, we
They
don't have our
probably
weapons
stripped
in there,
us
do we?
the weapons, yeah.
Yeah, they stripped you of all your gear, pretty much. You're only left with your armor and whatever clothes you had underneath.
All
Do
right.
I still have my spoons?
No.
Oh,
How much can we move our hands? Like, are we chained to a wall or anything, or?
The magical spell that was keeping your hands tied behind your back, that's weared off at this point.
All right. So, can I do a perception, or would I need to do a perception check to find a way out, or?
Yeah,
Is
give me a
there-
perception check. See what you see.
All right.
Wait, can I use Druidcraft on anything?
I mean, what would you use it on?
I mean, there's an open window.
Okay, what exactly would you do with the spell, though?
Yeah, good point.
If you remember how the spell works.
Can't I like grow grass and trees and stuff or something?
Only slide them out.
Ah,
I wouldn't say trees, but
a root.
like you can
Of some
make a
sort.
little fire on a fireplace, like.
Ooh. I got 19.
Okay. Yeah, no, these cages look pretty high tech despite the lack of ingenuity in the whole place itself. You can't really see much of a way out of your cage.
Okay.
Ooh, I know what I'm gonna
There's
do.
a way out
Damn.
of the place, though. Obviously.
What do I need to roll to light a fire in one of the cells with the
What?
hay?
wait, what?
If you look at my drawing, look what I'm drawing right now.
Yeah. What do I need to do to light a fire? Because I can start fires with Druidcraft.
Trying to blaze it.
you
Trying
know.
to get people to rush in here and cause some chaos for an escape.
Sure.
Good plan.
Okay, I mean, I'd say you could just do it, really.
Okay. I'll let you pick the cell.
Wait, I mean, it's not. It's just scattered about the floor, right? It's not just.
No,
our
it's in a
feet.
cell.
Oh god.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm in a
Jock, they're
different
not
cell
really
from you
bales,
guys.
it's just hay that's strewn about on the floor.
I'm just lighting the hay on fire, so.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
Okay, you make a small fire on the straw that's on the ground. It reeks now.
Great. Thanks a lot.
And there's smoke and there's light coming from the fire now.
Is there anything that we can see now with light in the fire that we couldn't before?
No, not
Alright.
really. You've got dark vision. The only
Well,
thing
yeah, true.
dark vision would, the only difference between seeing when it's light out and with dark vision is that when you're looking at the world with dark vision, you can't make out color.
Right. I mean, like, it's also a little bit more for him, though, because he didn't have the dark vision. So, like, if the fire was close to him, he could see more.
I mean, yeah, that's usually how it works. So yeah. There's a fire, there's smoke, and because the straw smells and everything, and it's just, ugh, it's disgusting. The guards come down, seeing the fire. What the hell? And he stomps it out. Who did that?
I know who did it. Here,
Well,
come
then
here. Let me
speak up.
tell you. It was that whore of a mother you have.
Hey, that wasn't very nice.
No, it wasn't. He goes to open your cell with pretty much a baton, like a short stick in hand.
All right. So can I go and take that dire tooth or dire wolf necklace and like have it in my hand and ready to attack him when he opens the door? Kind of like a
I
ship
guess.
style
Roll
attack.
initiative. Only you. Well, everybody. Roll initiative.
No, it's a D20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got. Oh boy. Oh god, no, this isn't good.
What do I use?
Shit. I got a nat
Dex?
20.
I got
Yeah.
12.
Dex. 12.
Oh, okay, I got 14 then.
I don't like this. I got a nat 20.
Ooh, initiative nat
no.
20s don't matter. This is just to determine the turn
Well,
order.
no, I know. I hardly ever get nat 20s, and if it's just on initiatives that I get it, then fuck me.
Seriously.
Why couldn't that have been something more useful? What do you get, Cole?
17 plus 3, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your modifier, Gatman?
Oh, I would have
For
gotten 20.
deck.
It's
So
a plus
like
2.
you. Oh, +2. So you would have gotten 22 then, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right now, I believe.
Okay, so Gatman.
They're
Cole,
currently
Doc, what'd you get
engaged
again?
in
I got a 14.
some rolls.
Okay.
Rolling dice right
and,
now to determine what's going to happen
yeah,
as the
okay.
prisoner
So
goes into
Gatman,
here.
it's your go.
So
He opens the door.
Yep. And I attack him with my fists, but I have that direwolf tooth in one of my hands.
I'm gonna let you know right now that's not really gonna make much of a difference
Damn it.
because it's just one tooth, right?
Yeah, but I try and hit him in exposed areas of skin.
All right, let's roll. See if you hit. D20.
I got 17.
Yeah, that hits. So you pretty much give him a good old punch. Are you trying to knock him down or?
Yeah.
Roll an extra D20 for that. Give me strength.
$15.
Yeah. Okay. So as he opens the door, you get up and just give him a good one across the chin, and it knocks him on his back. Gatman.
Yes.
Way to go, man. Seriously.
Hey.
You're able to walk out of your cage if you want.
All right. Was he the only guard that came down,
Yep,
or that was still there?
only guard.
Okay. All right. So, can I get his keys to try and get? Um. Ooh. Do I want to get you guys out too?
Ugh. You
All right.
can do that if you wanted.
Do they still have their gold on them?
No.
Damn it. So, all right. So I realized that these guys were kind of treated unfairly too, and I kind of have a thing with guards anyway, so I go ahead and set these guys free as well if I can.
Okay. As you try and go over to unlock their cages, he goes to try and trip you. But ultimately, he misses. He misses your ankles completely with his grasp, and you run over and set them free. Do you set free the dark elf that was there?
No. No,
Okay.
I don't know his story.
He looks at you and goes, "What about me?"
I don't know you anything. I know these two are mistreated. They don't deserve to be here as far as I know.
It would be wise to let him go.
Well, who gave you any power here?
Nobody. It is merely a suggestion.
Why would I want to let him out?
Because he and us, we have common enemies.
Alright, can I turn to talk to the Dark Elf. Why should I let you out?
I haven't wronged you.
But why are you here?
Doesn't matter right now. There's going to be more guards coming soon. It's do or die.
I leave him.
Meanwhile, I sit down, cross-legged, and meditate.
What the fuck? Okay.
I want to leave him. Because I don't know why he's here. And as far as I know, he could have just killed a bunch of dudes. So he might actually deserve to be there as far as I know. So unless he gives me a reason to, I'm not going to.
Can I light him on
Okay.
fire?
No.
Or, okay, wait, so did I grab a guard's key to open the other people's cells?
Hey, wake up.
Yeah, you do that and you let
Okay.
everyone else out.
Alright, so I kind of hesitate before I leave. And I kind of toss the key towards him, within reach. If he were to reach out of his cell, he could grab it. But
Hey,
I don't
wake
let him
up.
out myself.
Okay. All right then.
I'd pick
So
up some
Gatman
hay.
and Duck, you're able to get out as well.
So I stand up. I start walking.
Okay.
I feel really bad for the guy that's still there. So I call out for Cole's character.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not leaving until this man is free.
Oh, you'd be talking to Gatman then.
Or whoever has the key.
Well, I mean, I toss it. I'm out of here. I'm leaving.
Oh, you're out already? Where'd you toss it?
Like within reach of his cell. Like he can reach it if he wants, but I'm not going out myself.
Okay, so I come over, I pick it up, I unlock his cell. The only way we can survive this is by working together, brother. Now let's go catch up the other fool. And then we run together.
As soon as you say that and unlock his thing, Gatman, you haven't even reached the stairs going up yet.
Oh boy.
And you see smoke, big puff of smoke, just fogging up the whole room. I feel bad for Cole because he wasn't able to do much yet.
Good. No, I'm kidding. So there's a lot of smoke.
There's tons of
It's super
smoke. You
foggy.
can't see. It's like it's blinding.
All right.
And
So
and from the smoke come a bunch of these crossbowmen doing front rolls and then aiming down the sights on one knee, like SWAT Team 6 but medieval.
are they not affected by the smoke?
Doesn't seem like it.
Do I see this?
Yeah, well, sort of.
All right. So
So I have to think of a plan to
You guys are
somehow get us
good.
past.
Everyone, roll me a Constitution saving throw to see how well the you resist the smoke.
I got 15.
That's a D20, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it is.
I got 10.
I got 5.
Well, rip.
User joined your channel.
Okay. What about you? All right. So everyone. So 5, 10, and what?
15.
15.
Yeah, I
So
rolled a
yeah,
14.
man.
Yep.
You cough a couple times, but you manage to kind of cover your face, and
Alright.
and you're looking and you see, and although everyone else you're passing out because you're inhaling a lot of the smoke.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just kind of basically just like hitting the ground, and I can kind of see what's happening, but I'm passing out.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And although it seems from their crossbow, it looks like an arrow, but because it's foggy, out of nowhere, when they fire, this big net is shot at you guys.
All right. So we're all
And,
kind of lumped together now.
Yeah, everyone roll me a dex saving throw. And Doc and Cole, roll it with disadvantage.
I got
It's
an 8.
disadvantage. Again?
You rolled twice and you picked the lower number.
I just got 8.
I got 5.
Doc?
I got. Oh, what if they're both 14? I'll roll again. 6.
Okay, yeah, you all are caught in the net.
Is that a dark
And-
elf with us?
and- yeah, he's caught in the net as well, and
All right.
you guys are trying to get yourselves free. You're wriggling and everything, and
Is that a
it's
weapon,
not
or are you just
working.
excited to see me?
Shut your mouth.
Okay.
And they all come, and this one person uses magic on Cole, and yeah, just on Cole, I guess, and the dark elf to put them asleep with magic.
What are you doing?
You try to do it on Doc and Catman,
But they can't.
except they are impervious to magics. Putting them to sleep. So
Yep.
instead, they just beat them until they're unconscious.
Oh, good.
They beat me?
Yes.
Oh.
Don't get too excited.
Not in that way.
Oh.
Not in that way.
And pass out.
When you guys all wake up, you're on your knees before what seems to be the main official of the town.
So we're waking up and he's right in front of us.
Yeah, and you guys are on your knees.
What? What's going on? Why are we here?
I'm giving all of you 3 a trial. A trial to see whether you should be executed for what you attempted to do or not.
Now,
And
can you
for
describe
what you've
the
done in
official?
the past. You're lucky I'm being this fortuitous to you people, you scoundrels, murderers.
Murderers. Who do you think we killed?
All of you, the three of you, are equally responsible for the genocide of this certain species.
Wait.
A genocide.
I preach the word of Atlas. I cannot kill. It's against my code.
Well, you did it. There were witnesses that escaped and filed the description that you all seem to fit.
I would like to see this witness.
I don't
Now,
even know those two.
where are we right now? Are we inside a building?
Yeah, you're inside a building.
Is the building filled with wood?
Give me a perception check. You just woke up from being beaten to shit. So let's see how much you can shake the cobwebs.
I got. Wait. So what do I use with perception?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. So I got 18.
You look around, it's a stone building.
Are there any wooden objects?
Yeah, but they're small.
They're small. Okay. Now, okay, I'll back to in character.
Are they
Okay.
flammable?
It's wood. So
I would like you to fetch these witnesses.
why do you have the right to see them after you've slaughtered their people? They don't want to see you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Then how do we know that these are real? How do we know that you're not just making false claims?
Why would I make false claims of such a dastardly thing?
Why would we commit genocide?
You tell me.
You tell me. I am a monk who respects and protects all living things.
Yes, and
What
I'm the
reason?
king of the land.
Which
makes
You
you
sense the
vulnerable.
sarcasm in his voice.
How about this? You tell me exactly when we supposedly committed this genocide, and I can tell you exactly where I've been.
3 months ago.
3 months ago, I was still.
Oh,
Why? I was actually hunting.
There's this big fella at the tavern last night that said that he did something like this.
Deception check, you're lying.
Do I use charisma?
Yep.
Yeah.
20.
Ooh.
18 plus 2. Because I put my points in charisma.
Oh, I dropped my dice. Give me a sec.
I believe.
I want to set more things on fire.
I'm trying, dude. I was giving you all the reasons. I was trying to find all the things that you can set on fire. Oh, I should ask if there are drapes. Well, technically, you can set his clothes on fire, right?
I
If
think
they're-
we could do like natural things like hay, wood, that type of stuff.
Yeah, but
plants.
aren't clothing made out of like natural stuff?
I don't know.
Well, and I would also say that being put to sleep by magic could probably count as a long rest. Maybe, I don't know. I don't actually know that.
I think I get used these spells all the time.
Oh, really?
I think, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah, okay, so what was it you said, Doc?
I had 18. I rolled an 18 plus 2 charisma, so that's 20.
Okay, he pretty much goes, and he sees right through it, and he goes, "More lies. Why?" Rhetorical question. He looks
If you,
over before all of you, and he goes, "Give me a reason not not to just send you to execution right now."
Well, you see,
I am the Dragonborn. No, I'm kidding. That was out of
we,
God
character.
damn it.
we all maybe have burned one or two villages in our time. I know
Not me.
User
I
left your
have. I
channel.
can't speak for these two, but I'm pretty sure I didn't commit genocide yet. But I don't know about these two heathens with me.
well,
The
3 months,
voice. Go ahead.
3 months ago, I was clearing down this pack of boar bothering a nearby farmer. He lives just down the road east of the tavern. You can ask him yourself. Maybe he'll give you a recommendation.
That's no reason. I don't even know where this person is.
It's my alibi. 3 months, you said the genocide was committed 3 months ago. 3 months ago, I was clearing out a pack of boar. They were rummaging through this farmer's produce. And he hired me to kill them all. And I got to keep the meat, too.
Hold on. Is there anything I can light on fire?
No, no, no.
Are we
Are we
shackled?
chained?
Yeah,
What is it made of?
metal.
Oh.
Twigs. It's
Yeah,
grass.
seriously.
Now, am I like I'm wearing clothes, right?
Mm-hmm. You're not naked.
Okay. What are my clothes made out of?
I don't know. What are your clothes made out of?
Ooh.
They were. I gotta hear somewhere.
You just have this one big straw hat, and that's about it.
No, they're clothes made out of straw. Just simple pants made out of straw, with undergarments. Don't worry.
Okay.
So,
Well,
is it possible?
Yeah, can I
For-
light Doc on fire?
Is it possible for Cole to light my pants on fire? Legit question.
yeah.
Okay. So,
What do I have to
Okay.
roll?
Wait.
what do,
No, go ahead.
so what if? Is it possible for me to take off my pants, throw it at the guards or at the king, and
No, you
him
can't.
to light it
You're
on
bound.
fire?
You're bound. You're bound.
Like I'm just on my knees?
And Cole can't cast a spell either because he'll have to physically move his hands and everything.
Oh, technically, can he move his hands? Oh, he has the. Okay, I got you. Dang.
And he goes to you guys. Well, if you guys didn't do it then you must know who did.
What if I told you we didn't?
Quite honestly, I'd have no idea what this genocide is you're talking about.
But what if we offered our service?
What kind of services?
We will investigate and we will find out who truly did this for our freedom.
You have to do more than that.
You can have me. You may do whatever you want to me.
No,
As I give him a
no,
monkey face.
I'm not doing that kind of a service.
I will be your loyal servant.
No, that's not needed. We can do this. You could. How do I know? Ah, okay. I will let you guys go and investigate. you guys go and investigate this whole genocide. And once you find out who they are, bring them to me. Or to any official. Just let me know that it's been done after.
Very well.
Apparently,
We're an
they're
adventure.
people that look
I
like
can't
you
wait.
three. Although they did mention a fourth person, but
Well, what's he
three of
look
you
like?
is- I'm gonna have to review my notes again, but you three did fit the description of 3 out of 4 of the people that was said and mentioned.
Well,
Do you agree to these terms? Are you going to do this?
yes.
I
Yes,
agree.
If
But
that's the best we'll
wait.
get.
Where are my books? Don't tell me you monsters destroyed my books.
No, we're not. We're not monsters. We enjoy books ourselves. Actually, all your stuff is just nearby. They're
And my
they're in the
spoons?
next. They're in the next room. The guard, just talk to the guards and they'll suit you back up.
And my spoons?
And with your spoons, I'm sure.
Well, I will only do this if you promise me that this quest will help me transcend into godhood.
Keep talking like that, and I'll break your arm.
Well,
Why?
I have to talk.
Okay, first off, what
Good.
does it take for you to quote unquote transcend?
By the
I
praise of Atlas.
don't know yet, but one day I will join the mighty eagle gods and their sky.
What does it
By the
take to
word.
do that?
By the praise of Atlas.
Atlas
What
is
rule or
a
code do you have to
false
follow?
god.
I'm
I
sure you said
don't
false.
know.
I think I hate you.
Well,
Why is everyone talking like this?
I have to talk like this so you underlings can understand me from what I understand. Some of you aren't that bright.
That's no way to
Okay.
talk of a king.
He stops you guys and they go, okay, relax. Look, I don't
This
know what it takes for
is
you to
fun.
transcend, but I'm sure it'll help. You're helping the world. You're help solve the whole genocide. I'm sure that's a great deed. With that, he gets you guys out of your shackles and shows you to your gear. And at that, we'll end off for this week.
Hey.
But
The
that's
fellow-
all, folks.
The
Yeah,
fellowship.
so to everyone who tuned in, thank you for sticking around. If you did, thank you for showing up and watching. Hope you enjoyed. I would like to give a special thanks to Jog here.
Hey, shout out.
Thank you for your sketches. They were absolutely marvelous.
Pretty accurate, 10 out of 10.
Cole,
Did you like your bicep,
Doc.
Gatman?
Oh yeah, I mean it's like I was looking at a picture of me.
Cole, Doc, Gatman, thank you very much for showing, and I hope to see you guys next week on the next. What
should we
should
call
we
this?
call this? Chapter.
Ooh,
On the next chapter
there you
in
go.
D&D.
Hey, that's pretty good.